Welcome ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be using artificial intelligence for the real purpose it was created. To see if I can find out what hero I should be playing in the offlane to get as much MMR as possible. Let's jump straight in. So here we are ladies and gentlemen, we've logged into CHAT-GPT 4, which is the paid version. First let's find out how much data ChatGPT actually has access to, because that will inform its decision surely. So how much data are you able to access about Dota 2? Do you have up-to-date access to all Dota 2 data on Pro Tracker, Dota Plus, etc.? I don't have direct real-time access to Dota sources like Dota Tracker, Dota Plus, or other external databases. Well, that's not very helpful. Do you know who won the Rehad Masters? Okay, right, so they can search the internet and it knows that Gaming Gladiators won that, and that was literally the weekend just gone. Okay, so it can, so if I say, can you get up-to-date data from Dota Pro Tracker.com regarding offlane heroes? Okay, right, we're getting somewhere. So, according to Dota Pro Tracker, Enigma, Batrider, Monkey King, and Brewmaster are the most notable offlane heroes. Okay, now I need you to utilize every single data point you can find on the internet to tell me what the best offlane hero is for me to gain as much MMR as possible in my pubs. Searching 4 sites, right. To maximize your MMR gain in Dota 2 as an offlane player, focusing on heroes with strong laning presence, scalability, and versatility is essential. Based on the current meta and expert recommendations, here are some top offlane heroes for climbing the ranks. Right, okay, so Primal Beast, Death Prophet, Timbersaw, Bristleback, Mars, and Enigma. Those are 6. Okay, so we got 6. Okay, so now I need you to order them from best to worst and include 10 of the best offlane heroes right now using all available data on the internet. This should be a good one. Okay, so we're getting somewhere, I think. Based on the current meta and expert analysis, here are the top 10 best offlane heroes in Dota 2 for gaining MMR in July 2024, ranked from best to worst. Right, okay, so this is multiple sources of data analyzed by ChatGPT from 5 different sites, so it's going to save you a lot of time. Let's see. Number 1, Axe is a strong offlaner due to his ability to control the lane and initiate fights with Berserker's Call. His tankiness and ability to deal significant AoE damage with counter helix make him a top pick. Perfect, we've got our number 1. Number 2, Primal Beast. Primal Beast excels in the early game with high damage output from Trample and Uproar. His versatility and ability to disrupt enemy formations make him a formidable offlaner. Brilliant. Number 3, Timbersaw. Known for his sustainability and burst damage, Timbersaw can dominate the laning phase against strength heroes. His ability to cut through trees and reduce enemy stats with Whirling Death makes him a consistent pick. Number 4, Death Prophet. With Exorcism and Spirit Siphon, Death Prophet is excellent for pushing and sustaining in fights. Her versatility allows her to fit various team compositions and roles, making her a reliable offlane choice. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5, Legion Commander. Provides strong initiation and scaling potential with her duel. Her ability to snowball and offer both offensive and defensive utility make her a solid pick in many scenarios. That's number 5. Number 6, Darkseer. Darkseer's team fight capabilities with Vacuum and Wall of Replica are invaluable. His ability to provide Surge and Iron Shell make him a great enabler for other heroes on his team. Number 7, Sand King's crowd control with Burrow Strike and high damage potential with Epicenter make him a potent initiator. His ability to farm efficiently and contribute significantly in fights places him high on the list. That's number 7. Number 8, Mars. Mars offers strong laning presence and teamfight control with his Arena of Blood and Spear of Mars. His tankiness and ability to protect his team's backline are crucial in many games. Okay, that's number 8. Number 9, Bristleback. Bristleback's durability and consistent damage output with Quill Spray make him a tough opponent in the lane. His ability to tank and disrupt enemy formations is highly valuable in team fights. And then finally, number 10, bit of a surprise one to be honest. I did not expect Dawnbreaker. So Dawnbreaker provides global presence with Solar Guardian and strong crowd control with her stuns and slows. Her ability to heal and support her team in fights make her a versatile offlaner. These ranks consider each hero's performance in the current meta, their flexibility, and their impact on games at various stages. Adjusting your choice based on the specific match context and your playstyle will help maximize your success in climbing MMR. Right, now I want you to give each of these heroes a score from 1 to 10 in these 4 metrics: team fighting, damage output, winning their lane, and late game scaling. Let's see what it gives us. Now, ChatGPT has given Axe a 9 for team fighting, which I think is probably fair. Damage output has got an 8. Winning their lane, 10. Yeah, very rarely Axe loses their lane this meta. And then late game scaling, I think I'd agree with that 7. It's not the best late game offlane hero, so I think 7's fair. Primal Beast, team fighting 8, that's probably about right. Damage output 8, I think it's fair. Winning their lane 9. Yeah, to be honest, with Uproar, just gets like 25 armor in the lane straight away. And then late game scaling 7. Yeah, he pretty much just buys BKB and Ags. Timbersaw 8 for team fighting, I think that's fair. 9 for damage output, yep, definitely. Winning their lane 9, yep, I'm pretty sure that's good. And then late game scaling 7. Yeah, a lot of these aren't getting very good late game scaling scores. 7, that's not great. Death Profit, team fighting 9, yeah, that's right. Damage output 8, yeah, that's fair. Winning their lane 8, and late game scaling 8, yeah. That's probably true. And then Legion Commander, team fighting 8. Yeah, that's probably fair. Damage output 7, winning their lane 8, and late game scaling 8. Yeah, I think that's fair. Number 6, Darkseer, team fighting 9. I think that's true. Damage output, yeah, not massive damage output on Darkseer, so 7's fair. Winning their lane 8, yeah, I think that's fair. And late game scaling, I'd probably give it a 9 or 10 to be honest, because Darkseer can get pretty crazy with Refresher. Next is Sand King, team fighting 9. I think that's fair. Damage output 8, yeah, that's probably true. Winning their lane 8, yeah, that's fair. And then late game scaling 8, I'd probably give that a 9 as well. And Mars, team fighting 9, yeah, that's probably fair. Damage output 7, yeah, not the highest damage output. Winning their lane 8, I might give that a 7. And then late game scaling 7, yeah, it's not the greatest in late game. Bristleback, team fighting 8, yeah, that's fair. Damage output 7, that's probably fair. Winning their lane 8, I think that should be lower to be honest. And then late game scaling 8, I think that's fair. And then finally Dawnbreaker, team fighting 8, that's probably fair. Damage output 7, yeah. Winning their lane 7, yeah. And then late game scaling 8. Yeah, I think that's fair. So now we got some new updated scores based on each of these heroes. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, does this new scoring I've given you change your order at all, or would it still be exactly the same? Alright, so based on new scoring, let's reassess the order of the top 10 offlane heroes. So Axe is still number 1, Timbersaw number 2, Primal Beast 3, Death Prophet 4, Darkseer 5, Legion Commander 6, Sand King 7, Mars 8, Bristleback 9, and Dawnbreaker 10. Adjusted order based on new scores. So key changes: Timbersaw moves up to 2nd place, tied with Death Prophet and Sand King due to his high damage output and laning presence. Primal Beast drops to 5th place due to slightly lower late game scaling compared to Timbersaw, Death Prophet, and Sand King. I think that's fair. Darkseer remains consistent in the middle due to his strong team fighting and utility, and Dawnbreaker remains in last position due to slightly overall score in the laning and team fighting. I think that's completely fair. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. ChatGPT 4, the most technologically advanced artificial intelligence we have out there at our disposal, has given us the top 10 best offlane heroes in Dota 2 right now, so that you can go out there and get as much MMR as possible. So get at it. Peace.